brothers and sisters. My name is Werner Lange. I'm running for state representative in Ohio District 63, which is in northeast Ohio. My slogan for my campaign is Lange in the State House, Bernie in the White House, and Trump in the Big House. It's good to be back here in my old stomping grounds. I was a young person here in Ohio State during the 1960s, living in the Stadium Scholarship dorm and paying all of $125 per semester for my tuition. Let me repeat that. That was a reality. $125 per semester for the tuition. It is absolutely criminal, not just immoral, what has happened to tuition, and elimination of tuition at public colleges is long overdue. I cut my political teeth here on the Ohio State campus. You may remember that during the 1960s and unfortunately well into the 70s, there was a vicious, moral, deadly war, illegal, going on in Vietnam. And we students demonstrated many times against that war. I organized some of those demonstrations, and I remember one in particular. Almost exactly 50 years ago, on May 4th, 1970, thousands of us covered and blanketed the Oval demonstrating against that war, and there were also thousands of National Guardsmen out there facing us and pushing us with their bayonets across that Oval. That was also the day that those same National Guardsmen shot and killed 4 students on the Kent State campus. Brothers and sisters, remember that nothing is changed unless there is a struggle. And that struggle sometimes necessitates sacrifice. We must be willing to continue that struggle as generations in America before us have fought for labor rights, for environmental rights, for women's rights, for all the things that Bernie now stands for. We must not only talk the talk, but we must walk the walk and speak truth to power, and I'm willing to do that. We are in a revolution. Now we got to remember what a revolution is about. In the first American Revolution, for instance, we stood up to a cruel tyranny of aristocracy. In the Second American Revolution, to the cruel tyranny of slaveocracy. We are now in the Third Revolution to stand up against the tyranny of corporate control and domination over our country. And we have no better person to look for our inspiration than somebody like Tom Jefferson, who has a memorial in Washington, D.C. And on that memorial under the dome it says, "I have sworn upon the altar of God, eternal hostility to every form of tyranny over the mind of man." That's the kind of a spirit we need, and that's the kind of a spirit Bernie Sanders holds, and that's the kind of a spirit, the spirit of '76, that I hope to bring to the State House with your help.